What's up, Lamarr Kingdom? It is your boy, London Lamarr, London Lamarr, London Lamarr, London Lamarr, and welcome back to my channel. We are here to talk about pets and what you should know before getting a new dog. So before you do anything, before you try to do pet insurance, toys, food, research your dog, okay? Research your dog, research your dog, research the breed of your dog, even if your dog's mixed. Try to find what the dog's mixed with, if it's available, because obviously, depending on where you're getting on, they're not going to know. But try to find to see what your dog's mixed with, so you know what's common traits of your dog. Is your dog going to be a barker? Is your dog going to be a lot of nibbling? Is it going to be super active? Is it going to be super lazy? How often would you have to walk your dog? These are things you have to research, and I realize a lot of people don't realize that they can research these things, and you can you can pick a dog that's best fit for your lifestyle. Like, for example, if you work a lot, you wouldn't get a dog that needs a lot of attention, that wants to be with their owner 24/7. For example, if you're somebody who don't like loud noises or too much barking, don't get a dog that barks a lot. If you're somebody who likes to run and likes to do all these active things, make sure you get a dog that's super active, so you're not forcing your dog to do something that it naturally just doesn't do, or it naturally does, you know? Cool. I know at this point you're probably like, London, what kind of dog you have? I have a German Shepherd mixed with a Husky, and I'm well prepared for it, okay? I know that they shed a whole lot. Stress me out. Stress me out. They shed a lot, but I was prepared for that. He talks a lot, so granted he's not barking all the time, but he's kind of barking. Not all the time, but he barks a lot. He's super active, so I knew I was going to have to be outside and play a lot. Like, these are things I researched about my dog to make sure I will be well equipped and okay with the things that he does, and I'll have the patience to train him based on what he does and his breed. You want to say after the camera? He is my baby. He's only he's currently 5 months. Nope, I lied. So he is 6 months right now. Ooh, I hate when he shakes. Now, if you want to learn more about Dachshund, I'm going to do an About Dachshund video soon, so just keep a watch out for that. I don't know if it's going to be out before this or after this, but keep a lookout. So the second thing is to prepare for your life to change, okay? A lot of people don't realize once you have a dog, it's 24/7. Like, you have to take care of your child 24/7. And this is why I get now how people compare animals to humans. Granted, I've always been an animal lover. Like, I love animals now. But now being a pet owner, it's really like having a child. Like, I can't just leave and get up whenever I want, which is kind of hard for me, because I always was the type of person who was like, okay, I want to go on vacation tomorrow. I'm going to go on vacation. Or I want to go out tonight. Or I just sporadically, or what's that word? Is it spontaneous? Or randomly just get up and be want to do shit that I can't do now because I have a dog. I have my baby Dachshund. And it's like, damn. Even with vacations, like, I have a couple vacations planned in the future, and I'm just like, on top of paying almost $1,500 for my vacation, I have to drop at least $600 for his vacation, because while I'm gone, if I don't have no family members who can take him, he's gonna have to go to a doggy hotel overnight, which they range from like minimum $50, and if it's overnight, they're usually like $110 plus a night. Yeah. So there's on top of the fact you got to pay for the food and the walks and the extra add-ons if you want them to do certain things with your dog. And again, I have a very active dog. You're gonna walk my dog at least twice a day, okay? I'm not playing those. So number 3 is cost. The big thing. It should have been number 1, to be honest. Cost. No, number 2. Whatever. Cost. Dogs cost so much. And I'm a cheap person. First of all, y'all should know. If you're not new here, you know. London loves to save it all. Okay? Loves to save it all. But dogs, they cost too much. Okay? Now, Dachshund, thank God he didn't cost too much. I will break down his costs and all that stuff in his video. But you got to pay for your dog. And then you got to pay for pet insurance, which we'll get into later on. Then you got to pay for food every single month. You got to pay for toys. Hopefully you won't be paying for toys too much. You'll depend on your dog. Treats, chewables, dog enrichment toys, leashes, collars, like all that stuff add up. Even the dog bowls, and like, it's a lot of little stuff that you'll think like, oh, okay, that's not that much, but it adds up. I promise you it adds up. Shit ain't no joke. Like, when I first got Dachshund, to get everything settled, because I got him like on a whim, so I didn't have anything. Like, I didn't have no crate, I didn't have no dog bowl, I didn't have shit for him. To get everything right then and there that he needed, like, and this is solely just what he needed, as far as, like I said, a leash, a crate, doggy bowl, the food, at least a couple toys, $300. $300! Are you fucking kidding me? And one day, $300. Just off the shit he needed. I didn't even buy treats. That's not including no treats. That's not including no extra. And when I mean minimal toys, I got him like 3 toys from the dollar store. So it came up to what? $425, $450? $300? And another thing I didn't think about, depending on your dog, like obviously if you get a small dog, a medium dog, a large dog, prices. I did not think about that. I have a big dog, okay? And he's just gonna get bigger. So I'm gonna need bigger collars, bigger leashes, bigger harnesses, like just bigger item things, which is going to cost more. Fuck, I was not thinking about that. Versus if I had a smaller dog, granted I would never get a small dog, but people for a smaller dog, obviously you're not gonna have to buy these big old toys or, you know, big leashes and strong harnesses, and like you're not gonna need to do all that, so your stuff will relatively be cheaper compared to things I will have to buy my dog. Keep that in mind when you get the size of your dog. Also keep in mind when it comes to grooming, it costs to groom. Even though I groom my own dog, I give him a bath every week, trim his nails, he does fine. But all that adds up. So the fourth and last thing we're going to talk about is the most controversial topic in the dog world, and it is pet insurance, okay? Now, I'm not here to tell you whether you should get pet insurance or not. I feel like you should get pet insurance. I'm not going to help nobody if they don't, because I've had 2 family dogs that lived over the age of 12. Long lives, healthy dogs, to the best of my knowledge. And they were fine. Like, but me personally, having my child, I just can't. I need that security to know that if I need to go to the vet, he's going to be taken care of, and I'm going to be reimbursed some way, shape, form, or fashion. Now, before I get into why I feel like pet insurance is important, let's break down the prices and deductibles and all that stuff and what all this shit means. So first, let me explain how pet insurance works. With pet insurance, it's not like human insurance. You will bring your dog in, and unfortunately, you have to pay all that money up front. However much it is, you have to pay it up front. You'll get your receipt. You'll upload the receipt up to whatever pet insurance you have, and they'll send you money back for it, right? Cool. I know you're like, well, what if I don't have all that money? You're gonna have to open up a credit card. Like, there's really, it sucks that much. Like, if you don't have that money, your dog's not gonna get no help, unfortunately. I think that shit is so fucked up. But it's not the bee's knees. I think that shit's stupid. Now, there are some pet insurances that do cover the cost up front, like True Opinion and Healthy Paws, and I feel like there's one more. I can't remember it right now, not important. But they're actually very expensive. Like, to be able to just, okay, I'm gonna take my dog in and they're gonna pay for it straight up. I don't have to worry about uploading the receipt. I don't have to worry about opening or maxing out my credit card. It's gonna cost you a lot of money a month. Well, for me and my dog, it was looking like $130 something a month, which some people can do. I'm not spending damn near $1,300 a year. I'm sorry. It just, no. Now, what are deductibles? I'm going to give a huge example. Hopefully you get it, because I'm going to try to dumb it down. I don't want to say dumb it down, but explain it in simple terms so people can grasp it easier. Let's say I took Daxing to the vet, right? And I have a pet insurance policy that has a $500 deductible. If I take him to the vet, right, his vet bill comes out to be $1,500. So obviously I would get my $1,500 bill. I would have to spend that $1,500 first, because again, it sucks, but pet insurance don't pay directly. So I would have to spend that $1,500 and then upload that receipt to my pet insurance. And because I have a $500 deductible, they would only reimburse me $1,000 of that $1,500 that I had to pay, because I'm responsible for $500. The deductible, whatever deductible you choose, is the money that you're responsible for paying before they give you anything back. So they will not give you the $500 for the $1,500 bill because you had to pay that, period. But they'll give you that $1,000. Cool. Now, where does the good things come in, right? The good things come in once I paid my $500 deductible. Because now, after I met that $500, any other vet visit that he would have in the future or for that year would be covered for. If I bring him to the vet again and his vet bill is $2,000, as long as I already paid that $500 deductible sometime that year, I will not have to pay for anything else during the year. Obviously, I will still have to pay for it up front, but I will now be getting reimbursed for everything because I already paid my $500 deductible. Got it? You got it? But that is all I have for this video. I hope it was super informative, and I hope that everything that I said was easy to grasp and you don't have to watch anybody else's videos. I'm taking up all the views, period. But I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys. How many times am I going to say I'm going to see you guys in the next one, and I might not even see y'all until like 3 months later.